Ella was a little girl with bright, curious eyes and untamed brown hair that always fell into her face. She lived in a small village nestled between misty mountains, where the nights were long and the stars shone like scattered diamonds. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the peaks, Ella noticed a flicker in the darkening forest near her home. She clutched her small lantern, the light swaying gently in her hands. "I wonder who's out there," she whispered to herself, her voice barely louder than the rustle of leaves. With cautious steps, Ella ventured past the edge of the village. The forest was alive with shadows and whispers, but she didn't feel afraid. Curiosity gave her courage. Soon she found herself in a clearing where the flicker had come from. To her surprise, it wasn't a person but a tiny glowing creature, no bigger than her hand. Its wings shimmered like liquid gold and it seemed lost. "Oh, you poor thing," Ella said softly, kneeling beside it. "Don't worry, I'll help you." She held out her lantern and the little creature fluttered onto it, letting out a soft, melodic chirp. Ella realized it was hurt. One of its wings bent awkwardly. She gently cupped it in her hands and decided to bring it home. Along the way, she whispered stories about her village, about the mountains, and about the stars, as if the creature could understand her words. Back in her little room, Ella placed the creature on her bed, surrounded by soft blankets. She improvised a tiny splint for its wing using a piece of her ribbon and a stick. Night fell, and the moonlight spilled through her window, illuminating her face. She whispered, "You'll be all right. I promise." Over the next few days, Ella tended to the glowing creature. She named it Lumo because it seemed to carry the light of the stars within it. Lumo grew stronger, and the bond between them deepened. She learned that caring for another being, small, fragile, and magical, made her heart braver, fuller. Finally, one crisp morning, Lumo's wing was healed. It hovered in front of Ella, wings glinting in the sun. "Goodbye, little friend," Ella said, a bittersweet smile on her lips. With a gentle chirp, Lumo flew back to the forest, leaving a trail of golden sparks that lingered in the morning air. Ella watched until the light disappeared behind the trees. Her lantern, once her guide, now hung unused, for she had discovered a greater light within herself, the courage to care, to explore, and to love, no matter how small or fragile the being before her might be. From that day on, every night she would look at the stars and imagine Lumo flying among them, and she knew that kindness could shine brighter than any lantern.